Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting Edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Houston Rockets. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. James is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game now. He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Chicago with the ball. Here's Pippen. Pass to James. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Kobe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Davis finds Leonard. Screen by O'Neal. Leonard outside. Back to Davis. Over Wembanyama. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Pippen, pass to James. Here's Pippen. Pass to Wembanyama. Now James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bryant. And there's James on the assist from Wembanyama.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Bryant outside. Here's O'Neal. Unable to get that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Durant against Antetokounmpo, and here's Bryant outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Pippen pass to James. Counted from distance. James has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Timeout called. Houston. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Shot from inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Pippen. Here's James. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Durant's shot is off. The Rockets trail. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Davis. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Leonard finds some space. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And here's Chicago. Here's Pippen. Still without a bucket. James inside. Antetokounmpo covering. It's hauled in by Houston.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Here's Leonard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Chicago making a switch here. Love's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. Pippen, pass to Love. Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Davis with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Antetokounmpo with it. Down low. Here's Leonard. And And the dunk by Leonard.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
James outside. Pass to Pippen. Clock is at 3. The shot by James, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Now here's Bryant. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Houston up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Kevin Durant, LeBron James out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in at the point.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Outside Wembanyama, fires from deep. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. From deep. Leonard beyond the line.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that 3.
Outside Wembanyama. James with the ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Here's Bryant. Chicago with a rebound. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. James outside. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Durant. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. For 3, Durant. O'Neal pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. Houston with another miss. Chicago trailing here. Here's Pippen. He's scoreless. Outside Wembanyama. There's the 3. Davis with a rebound. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And here's Bryant outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to James. Back to Wembanyama. And there's the lob, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the basket by Pippen.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Bryant outside. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
1:24 left to play in the second quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
And he's good on the second.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
James outside. The kick to Durant. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. James outside. Wembanyama, pass to James. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Here's Pippen, pass to James. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, they lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
19. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. Here's thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Kobe Bryant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Leonard inside. James is there. Bryant right side. Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Outside Wembanyama. James outside. Back to Wembanyama. Durant surveying the D. The three. Ooh, KD going to work from deep.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Leonard outside. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by James. Right wing. Stolen by Bryant. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he hasn't got anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now James. He's got 9. Outside Durant. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Four on the clock. And James puts up a deep three.
And with an out-of-this-world wingspan, Giannis can simply lock up just about anyone on the defensive end.
Outside Davis. Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's James. Goes up on the baseline. And the shot's good. James has got 11.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. James can't get that one to fall. Houston leading by 3. Davis, the pass to O'Neal. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Davis from long range. Houston with another miss. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Durant with it. He's got 6. And he hits it to tie the game. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. O'Neal passes to Davis. They get the rebound. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep 3. And they'll get another chance. Offensive rebound. James outside. Goes up again. Pass to Wembanyama. James outside. Shot clock at 6. And finally, that one's good. James has got 13.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Screen by O'Neal. Bryant from deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Rockets ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The lead is 2 on the court for Chicago. Victor Wembanyama is out there with James. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the center.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Pippen. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Leonard. Inside, tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Durant. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Bulls trail by 6. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Davis against Wembanyama. Pass to Durant from behind the arc. A great response from Durant.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. Leonard looking over the floor. And it's off from three-point range. James against Leonard. Pass to Pippen. The 15-footer. And there's another one for the Bulls.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Leonard for 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On defense, the Rockets. 4-point game. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pippen, pass to James. That one is off. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Bryant outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Wembanyama. Back to James. The three, Durant. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. And Houston leads by 9.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Chicago with the ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The three, James. It's hauled in by Houston, and it's Houston's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Bryant outside. From downtown, Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Durant. It's hauled in by Houston. O'Neal's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Antetokounmpo against James. Launches a three. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Bryant outside. Takes a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the first one at the line is good. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. James outside. Pass to Pippen. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Davis. So Houston takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. Basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. Here's the starting group for Houston. LeBron James is out there with Pippen. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the point. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. James outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Curry. Outside, KD. Offline with his three.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pippen down low. Curry meets him. Chamberlain kicks to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Curry, and stolen by James. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo, leading the break. Durant with some nice D.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's KD. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Bryant. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's KD. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Pippen. And here's James outside. Drops in the tray. James has got 5 now.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And again, Chicago, no good. Houston leading by 7. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Abdul-Jabbar against James. Down low. Knocks it loose. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
That one is off.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And KD's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Up top, Curry, defended by Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shaq passes to Curry. Nice shot from the wing.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Offensive rebound. Pippen dishes to Chamberlain. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now, here's Curry. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Durant. This one for 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kobe. 17 seconds left to play in the first. And it's LeBron missing. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Curry. And the rejection by Pippen. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Houston on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Curry. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Giannis passes to James. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Bulls trail by 3. Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. Pippen for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Durant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's to Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. O'Neal with it. And Curry has it in the corner. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first basket. Bryant outside. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
KD passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Rockets leading by 6. And here's Kobe. Fires from deep. There's the 3-ball by Bryant.
You know, you got to guard Kobe the moment he crosses half court. He's got that kind of range, and he doesn't have any reservations about letting it fly.
Kobe's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Pippen against Durant. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Giannis. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Curry against James. Abdul-Jabbar outside. And there's 1:45 left now here in the second. They get it back. O'Neal lays it up off the glass.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Here's LeBron. Shot is good off the back rim and in. LeBron's got 10.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
You can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Durant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Curry on the wing. James covering. Scooped up and stolen by Chamberlain. To the inside. Here's Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Well, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Here's Giannis. Here's Kobe. It'll count. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Pippen is out there with Chamberlain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kobe. And it's LeBron into the 3, the small forward. And it's Bryant missing. And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He doesn't get the second one. Houston leading by 5. Here's LeBron, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry kicks to KD. From the arc, Curry can't get it to go. Curry's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Leonard against Kobe. For the 3. Another miss by Houston. Bryant's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Pass to Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Antetokounmpo passes to Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Bulls trail by 6. Durant with it. 8 points for him. KD a screen on James. Curry against LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
That one goes in, and it's an 8-point Houston lead. Pippen against Durant. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right side, O'Neal. Pass to Curry. Over James. Tries again. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bryant finds James. A pass to Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Chamberlain. On the wing, James. He's covered by Leonard. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. for sure.
Curry looking around. Left side, O'Neal. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
James, the pass to Pippen. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Pippen's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Chicago calls timeout. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Durant, the pass to Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about that little subtle head fake by Curry? Defense too aggressive that time.
For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Curry taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Over Curry. Antetokounmpo, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is double. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Antetokounmpo against Curry. James a screen on Curry. Giannis dishes to LeBron. Count that one. 14 points for LeBron.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
LeBron against Curry. Clock at 4. To the paint and stolen by Chamberlain. That will count. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Durant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kareem. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Leonard in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
First one falls for him.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by James. And he recovers it. Leonard the pass to KD. Another shot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Kobe's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo finds James. Pippen a screen on KD. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Giannis passes to James. And they double up James. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain a screen. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Durant kicks to Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pulls up on the wing. He can't get that one. Houston leading by 8. Antetokounmpo dishes to Pippen. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chamberlain.
2 minutes.
Outside Pippen. Chamberlain a screen. Goes back up. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Shaq screen on LeBron. Curry passes to O'Neal. Shoots over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Antetokounmpo dishes to Kobe. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kobe. Bullseye! Kobe buries it from outside.
In the gym range, the moment he crosses half court, you better find him because he can hurt you from there.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Curry against LeBron. And here is Curry. Shoots over James. And the basket by Curry.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
.52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The 3 from KD. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fouls are going to come Shaquille O'Neal's way for many reasons, not the least of which is his incredible physicality.
He's off on the first.
Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Outside, Kobe. And that one is good. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Tell you what, Abdul-Jabbar is a really strong rebounder. I mean, using his body well to corral those rebounds.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 1 shot.
So Houston wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Kobe Bryant, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Leonard. George outside. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, you want those 3 points back? Give it to Paul George.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Antetokounmpo, right side. James, outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Chamberlain. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
And Leonard drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And it's Houston's ball. Bryant, left side. And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
George against James. 6 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Durant. Leonard outside. Durant with a screen on Bryant. Leonard for 3. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Bryant outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires it. Houston with another miss.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Tatum passes to Durant. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta.
And Durant, the purest shooters in the league.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Timeout. Houston calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Bulls on D. To the left side wing. Bryant outside. Antetokounmpo outside. James right side. 5 on the clock. Shoots over George. And James gets it to go.
Love seeing LeBron rise up with confidence in the mid-range. That's a good shot.
Leonard outside. Screen by O'Neal. Leonard inside. Covered by Bryant. Shot by Leonard. No good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's James on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. He does not get the second one. Chicago leading. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Pippen. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. James passes to Bryant. Over Leonard. Bryant, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Tatum finds George. Now here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Leonard from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. It's James on the wing. Guarded by Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Blocked! Bryant against George. And here's Leonard. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Up again.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Chicago leading by 6. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Kevin Durant is out there with George. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Pass to O'Neal to the inside. Shot by Leonard, no good. Rockets trail by 9. And there's James from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. James has got 7 points in the game.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Now Leonard. Back to Durant. The wide open shot is on the money. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings
Timeout called. Houston. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And the basket by Pippen.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Durant. Pass to Tatum. Leonard outside. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 6.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
Rockets trail by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Bryant. To the right side. Here's Pippen. Rebound by the Bulls. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. James against Durant. George outside. Deflected. And he stays with it. Leonard outside. Fires for 3. Here's O'Neal. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest-growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. A minute 58 left in the second quarter. Leonard passes to George. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Releases from the wing and drills it. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him, he's in a groove.
Durant against James. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Durant, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now James. 12 points for him. Here's Bryant. Chamberlain passes to Pippen, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Assist goes to Wilt Chamberlain.
Chicago leading. Here's Tatum. No points so far. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, it gives you more problems than the math book.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Durant. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Antetokounmpo with it. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So it's Chicago now. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got LeBron James. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Houston. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. James outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to George. And here's O'Neal, covered by Bryant. The kick to Durant. Launches it at the arc. KD drains it.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Bryant outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Bryant, the pass to Chamberlain. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Rockets trail by 6. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. Bryant outside for 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Leonard. Back to Durant. Over James. Durant's shot is off. Here's Pippen, pounded by Tatum. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
And James is so unpredictable in the pick and roll because he can do anything he wants to do. You're at his mercy.
Chamberlain's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. George outside. Leonard looking around. Back to George. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. Giannis with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Bryant finds Antetokounmpo. James outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Bryant outside. That shot missing. Bryant's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Leonard with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, pull out your dictionary, look up the term pure scorer. You might see a picture of one Kevin Durant.
James outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum passes to Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Offensive board. Tries again. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses. Rockets trail by 6. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo up top. Leonard defending. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Leonard for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Jason Tatum out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Paul George. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, LeBron James. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Bulls leading by 3. And here's Leonard. The 3, Durant. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3, James. Chicago with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Chamberlain. James inside. George defending. And that one's good. James.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Outside Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Now a timeout called by Houston. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen. Hoping to inspire his team here.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Pippen, hounded by Tatum. Oh, George with a steal in transition. Here's Durant. Here's O'Neal. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The shot by James, no good. Chicago leading by 8. George finds Tatum. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. They set a pick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And he sinks the second. Now Leonard. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. George, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 11. Tatum finds Durant. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Pass to Pippen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Now Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Here's Leonard. Back to Durant. O'Neal passes to George. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Shot from the low block. It's not going to go for him. Tatum with some nice D. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Durant. KD won't be stopped.
And KD so nimble, just a difference maker inside the paint.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Durant against Antetokounmpo. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Here's Pippen. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And that's an intentional foul.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
36 seconds left in the final quarter. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to George. George draws the double. And here's Leonard. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Out to Leonard. Wide open look. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
That's good for all our dancers.
Pass to Pippen. The 3-ball. O'Neal pulls it in. And so they foul intentionally.
Wilt Chamberlain. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so So Chicago takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.